Welcome to the third annual Creating a Resilient Community from Trauma to Healing Conference. Coming together to build a trauma-informed, resilient community is game-changing for Central Florida.
We know each and every day that when we do this work, we do change lives.
So here we are 3 years later with an unbelievable network of individuals and organizations that continue to move this work forward in our community.
This idea of how do we create and promote positive states of well-being and health is really fundamental to our discussion about trauma.
And why this novel understanding into the cellular basis of the mind-body connection really offers us so much hope for human flourishing and new opportunities to help children and families and students and patients and our communities.
Thank you to our gold sponsor, Orlando Health, whose steady commitment to this work has made it possible for us.
What we now know from neuroscience, the science of ACEs and resilience impacts how every sector group in our community operates and works with people.
So these are all specially curated workshops from individuals in the community of best practices on trauma-informed practices, so you don't want to miss that.
With representation here today from healthcare, education, government, child welfare, justice, business, nonprofit, faith, policing, and public safety sectors, we are poised to move into a new paradigm for how we treat each other.
So Mayor of Orlando, I want to continue to play an active role in these community solutions, and I look forward to the progress we will make together. I'm proud to continue my support for this movement and vision for a trauma-informed Central Florida, and I appreciate the work each of you is doing to transform our region into one of prevention, hope, healing, and resilience for all.
It's not only critically important that the people who are interacting with our kids are properly trained and receive that training on a reoccurring basis, but that they have the passion to serve and understand what we're dealing with.
By creating a resilient community that better understands the complexities of mental health, we can better address it on a countywide level.
Largely, I think, as a long-term strategy, by getting people into treatment as opposed to incarcerating them. But with treatment, we're able to cut down on recidivism. And so it really is more of a compassionate, I think, and the right thing to do as we move forward.
So there is so much good news happening here locally. And this shift, this paradigm shift that will change everything for our children and our families and for us is taking place here in our community.
It takes a village to become trauma-informed and change people's lives to build resiliency, and the School of Public Safety is very, very proud to be a part of this big village of the CRC to do this important work. So thank you.
And I want to personally just thank you all for your presence. There were over 200 people who stayed all throughout, logged in.
To all the attendees, congratulations to you. You have heard about the best practices. You've learned about the importance of self-care. I love what was said about working cooperatively and in a coordinated way across sectors. It takes all of us working together.
Individually, we are but a drop. Together, we are an ocean. I thank you for joining us today and look forward to learning how we can work together to make Central Florida a more resilient community for all of our children.